Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about the tier set bonus that was just announced yesterday, I think, for the new raid for 10.1. So, for anyone who doesn't know, quick context. Recently, Dratnos did an interview with Morgan Day and Steve Denuser. Sorry if I'm saying that name wrong. I'm not actually sure how you say his last name. The narrative director and the game director. And in this interview, they talked about how they have a bunch of things that they want to change. One of the key things that they want to change is that they're reworking Shadow Priest again. So Public recently made a video that says like rework 15, and I mean, of all people to know, I bet he probably knows. It feels like it's if it hasn't been 15 reworks actually, it feels like it's been 15 reworks. I mean, it could be. It could be that he's not joking, that there really have been 15 reworks of Shadow Priest, but they have reworked us since I started playing the game seriously, which was like in BFA. They've reworked Shadow Priest 4 times, I'm pretty sure. The end of BFA, the beginning of Shadowlands, and then the end of Shadowlands, and then they're now reworking it again, right? So this is the 4th time, I'm pretty sure. So I wanted to talk about the set bonus. I won't make this video too long, so let's just go through it. The 2 set, when consuming Shadowy Insight, that's your instant cast Mind Blast. Mind Blast deals 60% increased damage and generates 4 additional Insanity. So if you guys have seen my video where I talked about the changes to Shadow Priest, one big change is that they're trying to take away a lot of our insanity generation because it feels like we're overcapping a lot. We have this button bloat and these rotational problems that they were talking about. So they nerfed a lot of our insanity generation, and this 2 set is part of why they did that, I think, because if every Mind Blast is actually going to be dealing 60% increased damage and generating 4 more insanity, then it makes more sense that by baseline it needs to do a little less so that this set bonus can make up for it. And then our 4-piece bonus, every 400 insanity spent summons Shadow Fiend or Mindbender, I'm guessing just whatever you're talented into, for 5 seconds. So, not sure how I really feel about this one. Mindbender and Shadow Fiend both are pretty weak. They don't do a ton of damage, and 5 seconds is not a very long time, right? So for a 4-piece, this is like not huge. Like, look at this Assassination Rogue. I just glanced down. I haven't read this one before, but when Deathmark expires, nature damage you deal is increased by 40% for 30 seconds. This seems, I'm not sure how often they use Deathmark. I'm not sure how much nature damage they do, but this seems pretty strong, whereas this seems really weak. Like, even if you like set up for it, and you're tracking this kind of like Balance of All Things, and you're planning for this 5-second window, so you've saved some Mind Blast charges in a Shadow Word Death or whatever. Even then, I think the amount of damage you'll get out of this is like pretty low. So unless they have more things coming down the pipeline where they plan on making Mindbender or Shadow Fiend significantly stronger, this is pretty lackluster in my eyes. And maybe this is a temporary thing that they're going to change because they're like, we just reworked Shadow Priest, we don't really know what a great 4-set bonus is, in which case it makes sense that they would do something small like this. Like, this is very tame. Having a Mindbender pop up for 5 seconds is not going to change much, right? And this 400 insanity spent number, I don't know why they came up with that. That's like 8 Devouring Plagues, right? Unless you take that talent that makes them 45 each, in which case it's 10, not 10. It's still 8, right? Is that right? No, that's 360. So it'd be 8.5. No, just over 8. Almost 9. Sorry, just doing math in my head. 400 divided by 45 is like 8.8, 8.9, something like that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know why they have this 400 number. It makes sense that you wouldn't want to do it like crazy often, but this is something I could see them changing. This whole effect, really, I could see them changing. This 2-set bonus makes more sense to me. because it's similar to things we've had in the past, like Talbadar's Stratagem, for example, which was a pretty strong ability. This is similar to that, where you deal the increased damage on Mind Blast specifically, so I could see this staying as a 2-set, but this being the 4-set is like really, really weird. And recently, one of my friends from Imperative, Nefthi, I think his name is, plays Shadow Priest. He's been messing around with this a little bit on the PTR, and right now it seems like this does almost nothing. Like Mind Bender does so little damage. So anyway, that's gonna be it for me. This is the tier set. As stuff comes out on the PTR, I'll try to get on there and test it a little bit and show you guys some videos of how it feels to be playing with these things, and how much damage they actually do. Because it's one thing to talk about it and theory craft or feely craft really in your head how you think it's going to be, but it's an entirely different thing to actually see the numbers and see how it acts in game. So let me know what you guys think about these set bonuses, and let me know if you guys have any other question, comments, or concerns, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!